Wait. Where are you going? I got a great story to... Oh.
Oh, what's wrong, Adam?
Huh? Oh, nothing, Rune. Nothing.
Oh, come on, you can tell me.
No, I don't want it. It's silly.
Tell me.
I just want to spread the story of my idol, the great Eron, to others, but no one wants to listen.
That makes sense.
I just wish there was a way that I could reach a bunch of people at once and...
What if I told you there actually was a way to reach a bunch of people at once?
There is?
Yeah. It's called a podcast.
Yeah, I don't know about a podcast, okay? I mean, I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, how do you record an episode? How do I get my show on all the apps that people listen to? And if you're helping, there's definitely going to be a charge. How do I make money from my podcast?
Oh, that's actually the easy bit. It's called Anchor. You see, Anchor's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. Even you can master it, unlock telling the difference between a long bow and a long sword. And now, Anchor can match you with great sponsors who want to advertise on your podcast. That means you can get paid to podcast right away. In fact, that's what I'm doing right now by reading this here ad.
Really? Wow. Being a sellout must be fun.
It's fantastic.
How do I get started?
You just go to anchor.fm/start. Easy peasy, dragon squeezy.
Nothing simple about squeezing a dragon.
That's just my name for my... Never mind. Just go to Anchor to create your podcast about the great Eron. I'm sure people will love it.
Will you subscribe to it, Rune?
No.
Wait, Rune? Where are you going?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Tenno Way. I apologize. Let me get this music turned down a little bit. I'll just pause it. That works too. Welcome to another episode of The Tenno Way. We are very excited you guys are joining us. As normal, we're starting about 15 minutes late, and actually that's probably a record for starting early. So we're pretty excited to be ahead of schedule compared to normal. Anyways, first of all, we want to thank you all for joining us, and we're glad that you guys are joining us right now as the world seems to finally take a breath and slow down. We're here to give you some entertainment, some inspiration with our bard, and of course, just a jolly good time. First and foremost, a huge shout out to our sponsors, Ray's Energy Drink by Rep Sports, an energy drink that's hydrating, restores energy, intensifies stamina. Woo-hoo! You can now last 5 minutes instead of 2. Sharpens your focus, has no crash, and 0 sugar. I love it. My wife loves what it does for me. And now you can join the bandwagon. Order yours at repsports.com and let them know we sent you by using the code 10away when checking out. As always, we are, as I mentioned earlier, we're excited to be back and have you joining us. You can follow all of our shenanigans, all of our updates on all of our social media. Check us out, Facebook at Valley Entertains, Twitter at _10noway, Instagram at Valley Studios Official. And of course, if you want to reach out to us with questions, comments, fan art, tell Dion he's wrong in his rulings, drop us an email at vs.valleystudios@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can share all of our content with the hashtag 10noway and become an NPC forever ingrained in our D&D world. We like to make enemies out of you. If you miss any of our live streams like this, don't forget you check out our posted videos on YouTube. Just look up Valley Studios and the blue film reel. Of course, that is for our entire studio, so you also see things like our cartoons like Chucky Chicken and any other projects we have coming up. And of course, you can follow all of our content on our website at valleystudiosmedia.com. And please, 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 if you truly love our content, you want to support it financially, you could do that on our Patreon at Valley Studios Gaming or ko-fi.com/Valley Studios. If a monthly thing isn't for you, you want to do a one-time fee. But most importantly, we ask that you just share our content. That helps us grow the most. And of course, if you are on iTunes, if you listen to us on iTunes, don't forget to give us that 5-star rating and review. That also helps us grow immensely and helps us find new sponsors like Ray's Energy Drink by Rep Sports. All right, that is all of our announcements. My group has just plugged in, which I could see down in my Discord. They were hiding out in a different channel, probably talking nonsense about me, which I don't blame them. Especially Logan. He is the leader with the nonsense talk.
Excuse me, what?
So
I was not the one that was talking about Marionette Rune,
that's true,
John.
So I found the intro song, guys, the 30-second intro song, so we can actually start playing our intro song again. So I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna cue that up. You guys can finally enjoy the intro song once again. And then John is going to give us our last time before Dion paints us a world filled with language tapestries.
Everybody, roll initiative. Put that bar pretty high.
Are we playing the intro song?
Everybody, roll. Everybody, roll.
Intro song.
As you all have rested and gotten a good night's sleep, Al reaches out to you, comes to probably Nigel, and that's only because Nigel is the one who's done a majority of the interactions with him and brought him Petunia back, and he. Is there anything that I can help you guys with once you guys get going, or did you have any questions? I can help out with what I can, but those damn orcs did destroy a lot of my crops. Yeah, no, everybody can hear this. You guys are all in this main room right here, which is a dining room. So there's a dining room table and then chairs and things like that. Where you came in off of the foyer, off of the porch, that was just a little kind of like a mud room where people can take off their boots and stuff like that, and then head into the living area where there was a fireplace. You guys are currently in the dining room, and now there is actually a dog that is standing next to Al.
I'm sorry, I'm a visual thinker. You said standing, and I picture it's leaning up against the wall, bipedal, standing with them.
Smoking a cigarette.
It's sitting on it's sitting on its hind, on its butt, in a nice, good, postured sitting position.
Too late. I'm picturing the dog from the Foghorn Leghorn cartoons,
Yeah. What it was is I was a sheriff in Phandalin for many years, and as I got older, they kind of pushed me out. I wasn't the go-to person anymore. It got a bit political, and I had amassed enough wealth to purchase this land that I'm on, but I needed some more to finalize and get some more of the things that I needed to build the farm to what it's been. So I just went there and worked long enough to make enough money to be able to afford to build the farm after I purchased it.
I got a question for you. Do you happen to have deeds for your land? Has it been independently certified?
I purchased the land from the Lords of Neverwinter.
Right. Did you know there was a new committee in Neverwinter that was going around and verifying these lands? And as a part of the recent Neverwinter laws, they need to be independently certified by a reputable individual, which I might happen to be one of those. Would I be able to take a look at one of these land deeds and see if they are, in fact, properly certified?
I'm gonna need you to roll a persuasion.
Can you roll for me?
Or yeah, persuasion. I like what you're doing, but this isn't.
$11.
Okay, so let me roll for Al. Okay. Huh. No, I did not know that. Yeah. Give me a second. I can go up and I can get one of my deeds and I can show you. So he passed the dog.
Okay, while he's going upstairs, can I ask someone for charcoal and paper? Hey, does anyone have charcoal and paper? Anyone got some charcoal? Nigel, can you run out to the barn and get some of that burnt wood?
Absolutely not. My gloves will get dirty.
Damn.
Oops.
Why do you need charcoal and paper?
Right, I'm just gonna... Right.
Nigel suggestively pulls out a piece of paper and an ink pen and just kind of waggles it at him like, eh?
No, I need charcoal because I'm gonna make a copy of the land deed and present it to the Lords of Neverwinter and claim that it's my land. Inevitably, these orcs are going to come back and kill this guy, right? Once they do, we're just going to come back and kill the orcs once we're a little bit stronger, and we're going to say that this land is rightfully ours. Just so it doesn't go to Neverwinter proper, right? Instead of going to the state, it'll go to us.
Nigel just sort of scratches his temple. Do you
Right.
always...
He's gonna be dead in a matter of months, I can guarantee it. If he's not, we could just throw it away.
Remind me again who this is we're talking about. We want to take.
I don't want to take
Why
it.
do we want to do that?
No, I'm preventing it from going to the state. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying after the orcs kill him, after they eventually come back for their vengeance and kill him because we are not here to protect them, then instead of the land going to the state like it properly would, we will take it and say that he had sold it to us right before he died.
So you guys hear him coming down the steps. And Al is like, those orcs aren't going to come back and take my land.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Well, it's better.
Those
Do you
orcs
have a...
are not going to kill me.
I mean, do you have any insurance?
I have the means.
What,
I have the means to.
what is
ensure
this?
that
What is this
isn't going to happen.
insurance thing you're talking about, OG?
Right, well, someone that's going to pay him and his closest kin in the event of his death, and I assume that your nearest family has been slaughtered mercilessly by these orcs, correct?
No, I do not have any children. I don't.
See?
I'm not married.
All I'm saying is it's very likely that these orcs will come back and kill you, and what happens to your land then?
This is the first time any orcs have came into this area at all. Usually we're heavily trafficked. It's a heavily trafficked trade road, and the orcs it just only as of late have been traveling around. And when he says that, I believe it was Rune who touched the. What was it? Rune that touched the that worshiping Deus and saw the orcs being chased out of their home by the dragon. Okay, you guys. was the ranger, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yes. So
Okay.
so you remember that, and from what Big Al's saying, this is a huge anomaly. This is something that has never they've never ever traveled this far north out of.
Okay, so I'm
Which you used to doing. I look at Big Al with a blank stare.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, Al. He's trying to take your land.
In the
He was
event
going
of
to
you
use
dead.
that charcoal to forge your deed so that he could claim the land in the event that you die. So what I would recommend is that you, for the next couple of months, hire out some mercenaries, maybe have some extra personnel on site to protect the area. So
Well-
that in the event something does happen, because we know that there are orcs that are currently roving around because of a certain dragonling we killed, you're protected and you have some extra defenses.
Well, I don't know how many days exactly I was in that in the cellar, but usually there's trade caravans that travel along the trade road just outside of my farm, and I could probably hire some of the people protecting some of the trade caravans.
That would be prudent.
This way.
I might have hired you if
We weren't already busy.
and I felt comfortable with you being on the land. I previously I did, until this new revelation from.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. I wasn't planning on killing you or nothing. I was planning on
Yes, he was.
preventing your land from going to the state. Right, but it's never really the same. I mean, there's quite a bit that is lost in the process, and I'm not sure he would still be capable of enjoying his land as much as he did previously. Either way, once I bring him back to life, technically he does belong to me, so I don't want to get into this whole master undead slave relationship thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been told, based upon from what some of the travelers along these two trade roads have said, it's north. You just follow the trade road and you stay on that heading north, and you should see it. It's a little off of the trade road, but you should see where the cave-in was on the eastern side of Star Meadow Hills. Couple days, maybe a day and a half. I mean, like, I don't know how quickly you're planning on riding, or if you're on horseback or not, but
We are on horseback.
maybe you guys could get there in a day. Mm-hmm.
I would prefer that we head back to Coney Valley first, though, because we do have to stop in Stormville Hills. Okay, excuse me, but I have weapons waiting for me back in New Coneyberry.
So
I do not feel comfortable without going back and getting my daggers.
Then go get
I
them.
thought the original plan was we come to Butterskull Ranch, then on the way back we go grab the stuff from Star Metal, go back to New Coneyberry, get our stuff taken care of. Okay, so what if we run into something that we can't handle? So then we end up going back to town anyway.
Your 2 daggers is not going to make that much of a difference in battle.
No, I can't tell you.
Did
College?
did he tell did he tell us what, or did he tell me what those daggers would end up being?
Yeah, he told you that they were going to be very ornate daggers, like because they were going to be made out of dragon teeth.
Right. Was there anything? Did he say anything about whether or not they'd be enchanted at all? Whether or not they
No.
would be nice?
No, he's not an enchanter. He's just a blacksmith.
Okay.
He just makes the weapons. He doesn't enchant the weapons. That would be something that you would have to take to a wizard or someone to that effect in order to get that.
Speaking of wizards, OG.
Right.
So, Al leans forward and he's like, worst case scenario, if you guys feel the absolute need to go to another town, Long Saddle's 2 days ride from here. If you reach Long Saddle, you've missed the cave and you need to turn around and come back. But stay on the trade road, the Tribor, or not the Tribor, the main trade road. If you get off of it too far, there are plenty of vile bandit groups that will try to rob you blind. And there are some various different groups, let's say armies, that would be more than willing to kill you and rob you. In that order.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so what's the plan then? Okay. So, OG,
Yes.
are you capable of enchanting things?
Well,
Where we
what do
going,
you mean by what kind of enchantment?
Well, it depends. Oh, well, I mean, I know you're a necromancer, so I imagine you probably would have like necrotic enchantments or something.
I mean, well, actually, I'm gonna have to consult the DM. DM, how are we doing crafting in this game?
It takes time, hours and days based upon what you're trying to do. I'd have to pull.
Are we doing standard module?
Like what?
Because I mean, there's a lot of homebrew crafting stuff, but are we doing the simple standard crafting in the books?
Yes.
So we're using crafting rules according to like Xanathars and stuff.
Yes.
All right.
So it's like days and weeks based upon the level of the spell or item you're putting into it.
Yeah. Yeah. Including gold. Okay. But you would also need proficiency, right?
That is correct.
Proficiency in something like armor. Okay. What about enchanting things? I don't think there's any specific rules for enchanting outside of being an artificer.
I think it would be along the lines as if you were creating like a imbuing into a potion. Like it's going to take, again, it's going to take time and gold and hold on, and the knowledge of equivalency of the spell. So like if you were trying to enchant a blade with like a +1, I'm assuming you would need something to equivalency of like bless or something like that in order to imbue the weapon with that +1 ability. But it's also going to take time.
Okay, something like but something like a spell of innervation, given the right amount of time, I would be able to basically do a vampire weapon or something like that steals health from someone else.
Yeah, but you're gonna need the
gives it to the user.
Like a spell of vampiric touch or
innervation.
Yeah.
Or vampiric touch, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But again, it's gonna take substantial amount of time and gold and
yeah, like 6 months, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Depending
yeah.
on the level. Yeah.
Yeah. Like depending upon the level of spell and you know what you're trying to imbue into the item, whether it's going to be a +1 or whether you're trying to enchant it with something permanent like vampiric touch or vampiric that things like that. Like it's it does. It takes time, like weeks of work and gold in order to make some of those items.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
Nope. I got ya.
All right.
I'll share something in the chat, the Discord chat, for that way if anybody wants a reference.
Right. Right. Yeah. I'm sorry. There is absolutely nothing I can do to help you.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to take like the next 9 years and something like 900,000 gold to do something with those that ain't gonna happen.
Okay. All right. We do still have quests to turn in. Have jobs and things we took from.
Yeah, and one of them is to continue on and do what we came here to do.
Okay, then we can do that. I'm gonna go take a nap.
I thought he implied it.
Out of game. I have to go. So. Oh no! Oh no!
Well, I know we can get traveling, and then once we get heading that direction, at some point we'll end up stopping.
All right. See you in a few weeks, y'all. I don't know why I'm yawning.
One more combat.
Okay. So I released Amonor.
Bye.
So
See you later, everybody.
Yeah,
Later.
So I released him. So Rune, you're able to grab him and use him.
Lose one, gain one, buddy.
So you mean thief?
So how does find familiar work? Do I just sit there and something pops up?
Yeah, but in a way, you cast a spell and then eventually it ends up showing up. I believe it's an hour, isn't it? Yeah, the casting time for that spell is an hour.
Yeah, that's why I said as soon as I wake up, I cast it.
But yeah, you get that, and it shows up. Yes.
His penis. Put it on something you plan on keeping for a while.
Can he
Yeah,
put
we all
on
saw
magical, Can he put on magical weapons? Because I've never done a rune master. Okay. Well, because he has a magical longsword. That was why I was asking on it.
He wants his longbow. No,
Yeah.
but he's typing in chat.
He's in chat. He's saying it. There must be something going on in the background. So.
His phone overheated.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
He said his longbow like 4 times.
No,
It's
he did.
in the chat.
Yeah, he did. It's in the
He's
chat.
typing in the chat in Fantasy Grounds. He says, "How about my longbow? What about my longbow?"
All right, so I'm going to share where you guys are at on the trade route area map. So I just shared that. It should pop up. You all are at the Butterskull Ranch. So if you see that the Tribord Trail, it leads all the way through the Star Meadows Hills, and then you can see Butterskull Ranch. The Tribord Trail goes around Butterskull Ranch, and then at the edge of Butterskull Ranch is the other Long Saddle Trade Road, which is the one that runs north and south that you would take up. And somewhere between Long Saddle and Butterskull Ranch is that tomb, and each one of these hexes is I believe I said it's 5 miles, or was it 10 miles? Hold on, 1, 4, 5, 6, 10. Okay. So he just needs to keep track of that, but yeah, it's 5 miles.
Okay. So when we start writing, I'll ask my raven to fly ahead, looking for what could look like a tomb.
Okay. Can you see through it, or you just can speak to it?
Both.
Okay.
But it also acts independently and can communicate with me telepathically.
Okay. So I want to know. I'm going to look at something real quick.
The familiar cannot attack, but it takes other actions as normal.
Right. That, like, my thing is when you describe to it, like, whether you're going to have to describe it to as you just saying a tomb and it understanding it because it sees what's in your head, or you're going to have to describe like a hole in the side of
well, it's
like
not just a raven. It's either a celestial, fae, or fiend. So it's
more intelligent. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, it's more intelligent than just a normal raven.
Okay.
It's a fae or fiend in the shape of a raven.
Yeah.
Got it. That's what I was kind of.
Yeah. Depending on what my pact was with, whether it was a fae or a fiend, I'm assuming my familiar is going to be relatively the same.
Okay. Okay. So, like how far ahead is it gonna travel?
It can stay 100 feet ahead of me.
Okay. Like I just saw a whole bunch of. Yeah, I know, but you did it from Aemonor's character. So it's funny. It's really funny. No, I think you have to click on your character specific. I think.
So yeah, it'll fly above me 100 feet, and then it can see however far a raven can see ahead of that. And I'll tell it to look for possible threats and a possible tune.
All right, so as it is traveling, it does see some off towards the hills further east from the Star Meadow Hills. It does see some campments, some like bandit camps.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you to roll a 20-sided die for the Raven.
Oh, come on. It was just about to hit 20.
Welcome to the wonderful world. So yeah, no, it doesn't see anything along the roads or anything like that. Just some distant camps away from the main road.
Okay. Nothing yet. But I've got eyes in the sky, but we'll have to keep our eyes peeled on the ground still.
All right. Cough, cough, hack, hack.
Did it involve 30 dice?
So, as you're traveling, it does notice a small hole. Like, you guys have traveled for probably a good maybe 10 miles, but it does, like, the Raven does notice a small hole in the side of one of the large hills in the Star Meadow Hills. No, this is from the Raven. This is it's sending it back to Daniel.
I don't know. Let me check. And then I'll look through the eyes of the Raven.
No, it does not. It just looks like a small hole.
Like, nope, not it.
Right. So this person who is you and also not you is telling you things? Right. So what you're saying is the spear is guilty of murder. See, under common law, see, I need to tell you this because I've also been the arbitrator of many of our cases of injustice and other things that may happen. Part of a magistrate of the village, you cannot, under common law, it must be a sentient being that is guilty of committing crimes. Just because, look, just because a river washes away the village, that might be a tragedy, but it doesn't mean that the river is guilty of murder. If the river kills someone, that doesn't mean it's guilty of murder. Right, well, you're going to have to prove that in court. And because it's directly related, because it's directly related to you and your actions, maybe you didn't commit murder, but at very least, it was second-degree manslaughter. I mean, you didn't argue for that case either. You just said you didn't do it. Right, well, it's because it was an open and shut case.
So, Tanner, your Raven, says to you that he thinks he found the opening.
I'll look through its eyes.
And like from what you remember of the description that Leo had said, you think this is it. It's got the small crack split opening, like what they said from the earthquake. There's rubble and stuff all over the ground. So like you believe that this may very well be the opening to the tomb.
Perfect. I'll tell it to circle the area and look for any threats, and then I'll tell the group that we found it.
Okay. He does tell you that he sees a bunch of like bones and even some like pieces of what look like it might be like arms or horses or something, but he thinks this is what you told him to find.
So there's horses camped outside?
No, there's pieces of horses.
Oh, like dead horses.
Yes. Yeah, they could be all tuckered out.
Poor guys. So we get there.
Right. So here's the biggest problem. It's that both first degree murder and second degree murder carry the same penalty, which is death.
Actually, I have a question. Doubt it. My devil sight, can I use that through my familiar?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think so, unless if it says it.
Don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it does because the familiar you have isn't something that can see like that.
Let's see if I can find it.
But it would be something that I would definitely say it like would have to say so. All right, so I am going to share this as you guys are riding along the trail. You can see it. There is that opening up in the distance, and these are all 5-foot squares. Ah, that's gigantic.
Now, the problem with prosecuting a god is the reason that we have rules and laws is in order to stop one person from doing one thing to another person, right? So even if the god had done it of his own volition, there's nothing that we could have charged the god with because you can't kill a god. Well, of course it has something to do with actual sound justice. If you were to prove that it was the god who killed him, right? We wouldn't be able to do anything about it. And then what would I tell them? Yeah. So is that different feeling going to kill other people upon someone else's volition? Is what you're saying. So what you're saying is if you go crazy and kill all of us, the devil made you do it. I wouldn't say a god kills people. I mean, isn't that one of the classical definitions of a devil, is that they are evil by nature? Right, but what did your kin do? It's not like they did anything to this god, so why'd you kill him? That would make him a devil, right? Right. Well, that's outside of normal laws of jurisprudence.
Okay. So as you guys come up, in the distance you see an opening in the side of the wall. You can see what looks like it might be a light reflecting off of something, like some like black like stone inside the side of the opening of that cliff. But as you're getting closer, you can see pieces kind of like falling off and chunks have fallen off of that opening there. So this has to be what Leo had spoken to you about.
Oh, that's
Now,
the wrong scale.
you can't see a trail leading to that opening, but if there was one, it's clearly disappeared through time because the trees have grown over and moved around. But this clearly explains why nobody's found the tomb sooner, because there was nothing leading to this opening that seems to have only occurred because of the earthquake and the destruction that occurred over the last few years. And even with the small amount of water that it seems to have leaked out of the broken crack in this cliffside. Like it's just something that you were not expecting to see in the cliffside of the Star Metal Hills, because there's not really been a whole lot of that. You've seen a couple different openings, and your Raven mentioned to it, but it's really not been something that you were expecting to see. Now, I need everybody to make a perception check. Okay.
That's a 3. But I'm being super stealthy.
What about you, OG?
16.
16? Okay. You see what looks like a small group of... Oh, okay. So, Adam as well. Like, the two of you see a small contingent of people on horseback. It looks like there might be about, 4, maybe 5 people on horseback. And it looks like they're riding south towards your group as you're slowly coming off of the main trade road. And as it gets closer, the two of you do notice that they are in black garbs, and one of them has a black armor set upon them. I believe Leo said something about them.
Adam's asking, are they humans or monsters?
They look like humanoids, so they could be any type of half orc or anything like that. But they do look like humans or some type of humanoid on the horseback.
Right. Oh shit.
Not from where. Not that you see. It was OG and that saw it. So from what
Do I know what a Zentarum is?
You probably do not. You just recognize. You just see that they are wearing dark leather armor or dark, very very black, like midnight, like complete absent of like any bright colors or anything upon
Do
them.
I know anything about the Zentarum political structure?
Give me history.
Can you roll history for me? $14.
Okay, so you kind of have an idea when like a Zentarum like pops into your like you kind of know about their structure, but it's very vague. It's a very tertiary like outside of the group knowledge base. So like just a rough.
Okay. Do I know about their their beliefs a little bit?
A little bit, yes. Adam, you can check the Book of Aaron for the info about the tomb. So roll a d10.
Are we gonna point these guys out?
Roll a 20. Roll a d10.
Are they headed towards Neverwinter right now?
Actually, it looks like they're riding towards you.
Towards us.
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm going to talk to him.
Okay. Yes, Adam, go ahead and roll a history check. You know, as they are getting closer and closer, it does look like they have a symbol that was on their chest of a group of men that once visited your village and killed two of the council members because they were unable to make a payment that they were promised.
OG, do you identify that you're heading over to those people?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hey, these guys are Zentarum. I think they have a pretty good understanding of jurisprudence. They might be able to help solve a matter.
Yeah, hey, no, I wouldn't go talk to them if they're Zentarum. I would not recommend that.
What is that?
Well, they're more likely to kill us than anything else.
Oh, I don't think the Zentarum are likely to kill anyone.
Yeah, no, they are. They worship. They
we
worship
don't have
Cyric.
any,
They worship Cyric. They will kill us where we stand.
Right. So, what should we do then?
Well, I would recommend letting them pass.
Right. So don't ask him about. No, okay.
So, as they get closer, one of them clearly looks like he's a leader because he points directly at you and says, "Don't just look at them, kill them!" As he smacks his staff across the lead horse's butt. And the first arm riders that they ride like hastily towards you.
Alright, yep, I'm gonna move down by OG. Stop making our line.
So let me put these guys on the map.
So they're on horses,
they're on
right?
the map now.
Oh yeah, they are on horseback.
And I'm tying my horse to this tree so that I'm standing on the ground right here next to OG.
I'm getting my
Can I ready an action?
You can ready an action. They're on horseback, so they'll be here within the next round.
Shoot the horses.
Okay, once they get kind of close to us, I'm going to ready Chilling Touch, not on the rider, but on the horse.
Gotcha.
So
once
ready
it's
a
about...
Sorry.
Yeah, if you ready a spell and then you don't use the spell, you end up losing the spell slot. But the thing is if you ready a spell, you can use it at the very moment when you say that you want to use it. So like he's waiting to ready. He's readying the spell and he's going to use it as soon as it as soon as a certain stipulation occurs, and then
once they get 10 feet away from any of us.
And that's when his initiative's going to be. Whenever that first person gets within striking distance of him wanting to use that ability, that's what his initiative becomes.
All right. So they're still riding up where they are?
Yeah, they are riding up to come after you. So everybody needs to
I would like to, if I can, right now, throw a fog cloud out. Where's my little circle thing? How do I draw a circle?
May I interrupt? Not because I'm trying. I
Yeah,
have something that would nobody would have to do anything if I did this.
Okay.
Okay.
I like to ready calm emotions to be cast on the group when they get before they get within hitting range.
Absolutely. No, they're riding they're riding in a nice little group together. So yeah.
So you guys can create whatever spells in Frost and Fog you want, but I'm trying to cast something to make them not want to attack us as soon as they get up here.
Got it. So I am going to target them, so when you cast the spell, it will... So, like, you guys will all get one...
Mine is... I can cast mine 120 feet out, and it's a 20-foot radius sphere of fog.
Okay, so my question is, are these squares 5 or 10 feet?
These are all 5 feet.
Okay.
Can I cast Giant Might?
Well, hang on, but yeah, if you want to.
They're still a round away, man.
Well, I rolled initiative, so.
So, Nigel, what's the range of that spell?
60.
Okay, 60. So, yeah, let me look where you're at. So, 5, 10, 15, 20.
I could just save us a few preemptive spell slots.
Okay, that's fine. I'm down with that.
You attack a group? Like, how big is the...
You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people, each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point you choose within range. Must make a charisma saving throw.
Got it. So, all right.
Strong emotion.
You got more than enough range.
And I'll ready Eldritch Blast, but I'm not targeting a person. I'm going to target the lead horse.
And I guess with that, if this doesn't work, then I guess I'm readying Fog Cloud, and I'm going to cast it. Again, I wish I knew how to use the pointers. I don't know how to use the pointer tool on this. But...
you right click and then you choose pointers.
Got it.
You choose. Yeah, got
cool.
it. Okay.
So like right here. So if his thing doesn't work,
yeah,
I can cast this thing and we can.
I'm gonna use Giant Might as well.
Okay. So we're waiting, and Nigel will get to cast that spell.
And then I'll cast my Eldritch Blast if a horse gets within 20 feet of the group.
Where's the...
Keep in mind, calm emotion wears off if they witness one of their friends get attacked, and I do think an Eldritch Blast on their horse would definitely count as a hostile act.
That's why I said within 20 feet. If
Should
they're
I
20
change
feet
my
charging at us.
stipulation to a horse with a rider? Yeah, can I change my stipulation to a horse with a rider coming within 10 feet of anyone?
Yes.
Okay. Just to be super specific.
I'll make it 15 feet, not 20.
They destroyed my village. I want them dead.
And I guess Amonor would ready his short bow just in case they got kind of like within the same stipulation. We'll go within 15 feet of the front, 10 feet of the front line.
If we're going off of Aminor's history, he's going to crappily stealth and start hiding.
Well, I suppose I better get these trees then.
I'm moving him up right now.
He's gonna fall out of a tree, break his leg.
Okay, so we'll cast that spell. So if you want to cast that, Nigel, you can cast that.
Okay. How do you target again? Is it control?
I've got them all targeted.
Oh, okay.
While we were doing that, I was targeting them.
Two successes.
Half and half.
Actually, I 2 saved and 3 didn't. So,
mine shows 4
I
failures.
see 4 failures and 1 save.
Oh, yep. Nope, that
That's
was my
what
fault. Sorry. No, you're right. Which one? Oh, that's great. All right. So
The leader is the one that
3
saved.
of the 4 For the 5, slow down, but this one continues to move.
All right. As soon as he continues to move, that's when it's 120 feet. So that's only 10 feet, but 120 feet of a giant fog cloud will now completely make the area. Yeah, that the area becomes unseeable.
Okay.
And so the edge of that circle, is that where you want the edge of the fog then?
No, I don't know how to make it bigger, but it's 120 feet.
Well, yeah, I meant 120 feet's going to cover all.
Oh, I'm sorry, 60 feet. It's 60 feet.
Well, even so, that 60 feet across or 60 feet like
diameter.
Let me look.
Yeah, because it's important because like one is.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 20-foot radius. That sounds better, doesn't it?
Okay, so that's big. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, so this circle is much bigger. So it's like you need it to be a little bit smaller.
Okay, hang on. Oh no, I just closed my window.
Yeah, it's going to be 4 squares across. And you've got like just a couple too many.
Can you reshare that map?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, 20-foot diameter is enough to cover the path.
Yeah. And then some.
Okay, so let me get rid of this thing. So remove my pointers.
There's 2 circles that say 10 foot on them.
So like that?
Yeah,
5, 10, 15, 20. That's about 25. So a little smaller than
that.
that.
Yeah, about that. Like a little bit smaller than that. But yes, that'll...
As soon as that goes out, and I guess I know that because I'm trying to give us cover. It's more for us than anything else. So, but like and that, as soon as it goes out and obscures the area, I simply just yell, "Run!" and I take off towards the cave.
Okay.
Wait, did you drop that literally right in front of everybody in the group, or did you drop it where you first put it to where it's like I'm in front of us?
No, I'm trying to obscure him so that we can run. So I'm trying to obscure that group so that they can't see us as we move.
Okay.
So this giant cloud still blocks them, even though they're not in it.
Well, I'm just saying because you dropped it and then the whole circle moved after you said run and started moving your character. The circle moved. It was 15 feet away from Adam, and now it's like right on top of him.
Like, was it there?
Just about.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Does anybody have any ball bearings? Ball bearings.
And yeah, so that's mine, and then I will run the 30 feet that I can.
Okay.
15, 20, 25. Yeah, I guess I dropped that about right. 30 feet.
Okay. So, so now everybody else, you can try to do the things that you're planning on doing, and then we're gonna go to initiative.
I already rolled my initiative 22. Do I have to reroll?
No, I mean we're gonna go to initiative actions. So like if you were planning on shooting an arrow, you could do it now. But if you weren't, like that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna shoot an arrow.
My stipulation hasn't been met yet, so
right. So if you were gonna shoot an arrow, were you gonna shoot at the guy that was riding into the fog? So you were gonna try to hit where he's at, or are you gonna try to shoot one of the guys that Nigel said he was gonna try to cast a spell on?
Which one of them destroyed my village?
No specific one. It was a group of people that came into your village and did that. So that it looks like they are involved with that group of people.
Alrighty, well, I want to take out the leader.
Okay, so if you want to roll an attack to try to shoot him, you're going to roll at disadvantage because you're firing blindly into something.
Well, actually, hang on 1 second. Let me do this. Can I do Storm, Uvar, the Storm Rune? You can invoke the stone as a bonus action to enter a prophetic state.
And what's it do then?
Until the state ends, when you or another creature you can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check, you can use your reaction to cause the roll to have a disadvantage. Oh, that's... hang on one second. I want to see something else here. I did want to include Giant Might.
Yeah, you said you were going to do that.
Okay, so... Alright, so can I do that now?
Yes.
Or how do I do that?
You would just activate it. So, like, whatever Giant Might does, you would be able to do that.
Okay, hang on. So, Giant Might is advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Your weapon attack deals an extra 1d6 of damage. Okay. Alrighty. So, let's do this. So you said I'm at a disadvantage if I fire at the priest?
Yes.
Alright. Am I able to hit the scout?
Oh, Jesus. He's gonna break it.
Oh. What?
Nothing. Do what you're gonna do.
Yes, you can. Well, no, because of the fog, you have lost all visual from everybody behind there. You would have to move further south in order to potentially try to see those people behind the fog.
You know what? I think I'll just join the others and run. Am I able to do that or no?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I don't know if you can run that far.
Well, if he doesn't do anything else,
if you double action,
he can double. He can
you
move.
can make it there.
So so now Amonor or Nigel already did his. Do you want to move at all?
Amonor, do you have ball bearings?
I don't know if he does or not. Oh my god, my stuff's slowing down. Hang on real quick.
Ball bearings?
You still haven't rolled his stealth.
No, he does not have ball bearings.
Okay.
Dang.
He's just, since he's lost, I love that his thing says Great Club, why do I have this, with a whole bunch of exclamation points. He is going to, since he's lost his sight, he'll just say, God damn it, Rune, and take off. Following 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and when he gets in the trees, as Tanner has suggested, he will go ahead and try and stealth to stay hidden.
Okay. Roll, when he jumps up in the tree, roll perception for him.
Now roll at disadvantage, so you actually
17.
get his real numbers.
Right.
Okay. He sees the water. The water seems to be rippling, and nothing has been in the water. Nothing's touched the water, but it seems like it's shuffling and then kind of moving around as if something's moving underneath of it. Something big.
All right. He will whisper that, relaying that down since we're literally right behind him. And then he rolled a 25 for his stealth.
Okay. Well, he is sneaky.
I just need to roll for him from now on for those things.
He's doing far better with you rolling for him than he's done. Then. Now, Nigel, did you want to move after you cast that spell?
If the group is moving, yeah, I don't want to be the only one he comes after.
I got you. And then Agentum and OG Rune.
Is that as far as you're going, Nigel?
Suppose not.
Oh. I was like, are you just moving right off the path and standing there?
Just sidestepping. I wanted to try to calm him down too, so we can get information from them before any combat ensues. But I don't know if I can do that without the use of the spell.
Well, the inclination that you've gotten based upon the spell with them slowing down, he doesn't seem to have been affected by it.
His will is too strong.
So, how big is the opening to the cave?
Big.
How many feet?
Probably a good 15 feet across. And then maybe...
And that can fit how many horses?
Probably 4 horses across.
4 horses across.
Yes.
Well, It's better than all of them surrounding us. I'm going to the cave.
Okay. Are you gonna double move, or are you gonna continue to kind of hold off to watch for that first horse to come through?
How far away is the cave?
Okay.
How far away is it? Can I make it in my double move?
No.
No, you couldn't. You can get to 30, which would put you right next to Rune, but it's not going to get you.
But you can get up here for your 60. Oh,
Right.
you can't see
Can't
that.
see the map.
You'd
get
be
about-
You would still be
Halfway.
about 20 feet away from actually being inside the cave.
Okay, then with my double move, I would still be 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Then I think I will get as close to someone else as I can.
What's his
And, like,
speed of a horse?
As
Sorry.
many other people as I can to, like, kind of form a death ball, you know?
I got you. A speed of a horse, I think, is like I want to say it's 40 or 50 feet.
Because he's still on his horse, so he
Actually,
could, in theory, he could have made to.
All should be on your horse still.
I was
Oh,
the only
wait,
one who said I got off, and that's where I was
Yeah.
heading. Is I'd be grabbing my horse right here when I get to this tree.
Yeah,
I got off and I stealthed.
Oh, wait. I'm still on my horse?
Yes. A riding
Oh,
horse. 60
screw
feet.
this.
So
I'm going to turn right around towards the direction that we came, and I am going to ready my action that the first one I see come out of the cloud, I'm going to hit. I'm going to take my full 40 feet movement towards the pasture.
Actually, riding 60 feet. And you all you have riding horses, so it's 60 feet.
Yeah, no way. I'm going to kite these guys until they're done. I'm gonna turn around and find the biggest opening that I could possibly go for.
Oh, you're going the opposite
and run-
direction of everyone else, just so you know.
Oh yeah, I don't care. I got 120 feet range on this spell. I am going to ready. I am going to run the opposite direction. I am going to ready. My chill touch for
Okay.
whoever comes out of that cloud.
Got it. Okay. So, everybody roll your initiative now.
I got a 16, right?
Me too, twinsies.
Can I keep my 22 or do I have to reroll?
Yes, you can keep your 22.
7 for Amonor. That sounds about right.
The rolling mechanic's a little flawed. I roll, it just sits there and like slides with the same number on it the whole time. It's not 19.
15.
Okay, so you got a 16, right, OG?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with Adam. Your turn first.
Okay. Well. Can I roll a perception check?
Yes. Or yeah. No, you can roll perception. I mean, you can see the dust cloud from the other side of the fog that Rune has created from the horses.
Can I turn around and see anything else behind me?
I mean, just your allies. Like, I don't really see. Like you didn't roll very good.
Okay.
Except for me, I'm stealthed.
And
Okay,
Amonor, who got a 25 as he sits on his horse in the trees.
Because I did a 21 as soon as we got there, and I haven't left or done anything since.
I'm just gonna do a double action and start running towards the tomb.
Okay.
Towards who?
The
Oh,
tomb.
the tomb. I thought he said... So you can go 120 feet when you do that. With the
Well,
double action, right?
Because he's on the horse.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So you can do 120
Right.
feet with the double? Okay.
Right. All right. Let me do this real quick.
Adam, are you looking at the map?
He
Yep.
can't see that.
Yeah. That pops up from the water. Let me get you a better image. That erupts from right at the edge of the water, like right near the edge line of the water. As you get close to the,
and what is this?
you guys want to roll survival when it pops out of the water to see if you guys know what it is?
Sure.
No.
I think it's a goldfish.
The big goldfish.
Survival, you said?
Yes.
Good thing I got my 1 out of the way.
13 for me and a 7
11.
for Amador.
11 for me.
15.
Okay. So, OG, did you roll a survival?
No, I did not.
Okay, roll survival because something like it's big.
Agenda.
I don't
21
think
for
I'm paying
RG.
attention to it. Am I?
What?
Okay. I
I
mean,
think we heard it.
No, you heard it. It's big.
okay.
I
got a 7.
Okay, so Agentum and Nigel. This is called a boulette. It is a
What?
burrowing creature.
A what?
Boulette.
A bulette.
Boulette, however you want to pronounce it, but it is. It looks strange because it looks like some of its like armor plating and it's kind of like falling off of it, but this is gigantic.
It looks like a buzzy beetle from Super Mario Brothers almost.
So you're saying it's a giant.
I'm saying it's a large creature. That's what I'm saying.
Mwahaha.
But yes, it is. It is very big, and from what you remember, especially you, Agentum, it burrows underground like a mole, and it moves as easy above ground as it does below ground.
Oh, and I just drove right by that thing.
Well, you did not go right by it. As you are near it, if you want to, when it pops out of the ground, you can try to stroll by it, but it is going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
I think I'll pass.
On him or the
trying
horse?
to pass it.
So you're gonna stop as soon as it pops out of the ground, because as soon as you hit the water, it pops up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I able to do anything else at this point
I mean,
or
you can
no?
try to shoot it or
Okay.
move further away from it.
I still have my giant might, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and I'll use my longbow on it.
On it?
That's what I said.
Okay.
Why, is there something else that I should know about this thing? Is it a woman?
No.
Is it a male? What is it?
I don't know anything about the creature. We're
You don't know much about, like, other than like the basic things I know. Agentum, you would know a little bit more about it from the way it looks, because you've dealt with some of the things like this before. It looks like it might not still be alive. Like it looks like it might have, like all the things that OG Rune has been talking about. It looks like it might have been dead at one time, and somebody brought it back.
RG, are you sharing any of this? By the way, I think you've been muted this whole time if you've been talking.
Mike, all I'm panicking about is we're very clearly, like, we've already got one encounter that we haven't dealt with yet below us. I don't know that it's a great idea to, in MMO terms, aggro both the monster and the big scary black armored.
He got the ads and now he's hitting the boss.
In D&D terms, this is a TPK.
Agentum, are you still there? I think you're muted.
Is she even at the computer right now? Is her camera on?
No,
No, her
camera's
camera's
off.
off. And
Yeah, she might not be on the computer.
Can you hear me now?
We
Now it's
can.
there you go.
Oh, there we go. Oh my god, I keep apparently hitting the mute button on my actual headset. Is what's happening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it shows that I'm not muted on the screen, and I'm like, what? Why? Why can't you hear me? And anyway, yeah, the thing looks undead. I know they burrow, and I know they're just as quick and good underground as they are above ground. So I just.
And she's yelling this so everybody hears it because she's a bit of a distance away,
Right.
but you can still see the creature.
So how do we
Yeah.
kill it?
Would I know how to kill an undead?
Well, you would know some
What?
of the vulnerabilities of it if it is undead, which is like, your radiant damage that can be done by you and Rune is very effective on it. You know that it's going to be resistant to any type of necrotic or poison.
Oh, great.
Okay. And I would share that then with the group.
All right, so no poison and no necrotics, and Rune's help. Cool. Thank God I have a Rune now.
Not
Not
those runes, but
Oh.
Rune as in the person.
yes.
Oh.
So this isn't simply a creature that, like, bear with me here, was organic, died, brought back to organic. It is an undead, like it is a zombie.
From what Agentum is saying, it's something to that effect. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
it looked
well.
like it was once alive and then it died, but now it looks like it could be reanimated, I guess you could say. Yeah.
Well, let's-
This is Zach talking. I'm just saying there's a difference between an undead zombie and a resurrected being.
Correct.
Well, I mean, it's not like the Bulette and the Zentarum are aligned with each other or allies.
You're
All
reading
we
my
got
mind.
to do is knock the Zentarum off the horses, and this big old guy should chomp them up for us.
All right, well,
I
I'm
might
going to
have
go
a
ahead
better
and take
idea.
a firing shot at this thing, so...
Oh, God.
And then I also put a D6 on there as well.
So what you wrote? You got 19.
Yeah.
That hits it. It hits it.
Okay.
So you did 12 damage.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So,
Now we're screwed.
is that the only attack, or are you going to use your second wind?
You know what else? Can I... Wait, I can only use a second wind once every round, right? Like
Once
every-
per long rest.
One per long rest.
I'll save it for right now.
Okay. All right.
I'm
So-
sorry, once per short rest.
Okay.
So, I have a question. On a scale of 1 to 320, how does this Bulette look like he's feeling?
Oh, I like it. He doesn't look very hurt.
So, like, on a scale of 1 to about 320.
He looks like an 11.
He's got like a little bit. He's got an arrow sticking out of him. So Nigel, it is your turn. You see this thing too, like
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
it's,
see all
it's
of it.
not easy to miss. It would be. It would. You would have to purposely be trying to hide behind a tree or the rocks in order to not see this thing.
And I cannot see the priest who I
No.
failed to calm.
No, you cannot see him because he actually rode into the fog. Full speed still, so the other ones were slowing down.
Wait, after
Okay.
I have a question real quick. I'm sorry. After attacking the Bulette, what's the status of the four that were under Nigel's spell?
Yeah, as far as you know, the everyone changed.
All right. So, can something in fog, heavy fog, see another thing in heavy fog?
No, because you're in the fog. Everything, both firing into it and firing out of it, is fine. Firing blind, you roll a disadvantage.
Well, ladies and gents, I think our best bet's to hop into this fog ourselves. Get out of its eyesight. Not just getting up cozy within this tree to get out of eyesight from everything that wants to kill him.
Well, you are still on your horse, so you do have a movement.
I still think this would be my best bet right here. Oh, I see what you're saying. We could try to do a full retreat if we want.
Adam, how did you suddenly move back to us after you moved up?
I just followed Nigel.
No, you
have to wait your turn to move, dude.
All right, I'll
Yeah, I'm halfway into a retreat. I'm just holding back in case. I'm almost in full retreat right now.
I think there's a way we can do this, and I'm going to be ballsy enough to try it. So,
okay.
Nigel's hiding in the fog.
Okay, so you can move into the fog. All right, so Rune.
Okay. So I'm gonna get on my horse, move the 5 feet that are left from my horse, get on him.
All right, so you won't be able to do a double move. That's gonna take.
That's fine. I'm
Okay.
gonna. Is that a bonus action to get on the horse?
It can be a part of your movement action, so you
Oh,
can only
okay.
get a standard movement.
All right, so that's another 35 to get up, or another 30 to get up there. So I'm still good.
Yes.
All right. Let me double check this real quick because I might move just 5 feet closer. Yeah, no, that's good. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna move. Oops. I'm gonna move one more block up here, kind of an angle to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Turn Undead.
Whoa.
What?
I
He just
know.
spins around.
The Zentarum.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
It is a DC save of 12. It's not like a thing on a spell list or anything, so I can't like drag and drop anything for you.
Yeah, no, that's funny because like I went to go to read it to double check something, and I'm like, there's nothing here.
Yeah, DC of 12. Wisdom.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll for this thingy.
So Rune just gets up here and he just pulls his arm up in front of him.
Amador use luck for that?
Can Amador use luck on me?
I'm pretty sure luck is just for him. Let me double check. But I'm pretty sure the lucky is only for him.
I think so too.
Yeah, clearly, whenever you make an attack roll, but it's you. It's whenever you do it.
Okay.
So yeah, no, I rolled a 20 for his wisdom save.
Jesus.
I know about undead boulette, but you know, like it's like that.
It'd be like this then.
What's wrong?
Yeah. So
We're almost
This
done.
is how it be.
So Daniel.
Okay.
Okay. And that dude hasn't come out of the fog yet.
He is not yet. It hasn't gotten to his turn yet.
Okay. And can I see this beast through the trees?
Yes, it is very large. You can clearly see like this monstrous creature.
Okay. It won't let me get into the center of a square for some reason.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand why it's doing that, but like as long as you get relatively close, you see your green figure around you. Like that would be your 5 foot square.
Okay. Well, I'm going to target this thing if I can.
Yeah, I got to target it for you.
Oh, okay. And then, yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. What'd you cast? Oh, Eldritch Blast. Got it. Like, so it just completely erupts off of a tree, and the tree is started on fire.
Awesome.
Hey, how fast did this Bulette look like he is?
I mean, it like as soon as Adam's horse touched the water, it popped up on outside the edge of the water.
So I don't have to outrun the Zentarum. All I have to do is... I don't have to outrun the Bulette. All I have to do is outrun the Zentarum.
Yeah, well, or your slowest party member.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So,
How many times can you use your channel divinity?
I think you at your level, you can only use it equal to it might be once.
Is it only once? Okay, I thought it had something to do with your wisdom modifier.
And then I think at 5th level it goes up. Just go to.
I'll Google it.
Yeah, yeah. So all right. So let's do the first thing that it saw.
Let's do it to work. Teamwork.
So it is going to leap. Wait, hold on. Okay. All right. So Rune, you see this thing jump in the air and head right towards Adam.
Okay. And yeah, it's once per.
Okay. And it lands right next to Adam. And Adam saves, so he isn't knocked prone.
That was a handful of dice.
It is. It's a lot of damage. But
Wait.
he only took half damage from the effect.
Oh, shit.
So you took 15 damage.
Oh, of course I did.
So now it is.
So I'm at 15 currently?
Well, if you had 30 hit points, yes.
You should have 44.
Okay. Then why does it say HP 15?
That's how much you took.
Oh, including just right now?
Yeah.
If it, under the wound.
Oh, I'm
it's
sorry.
how much
You
damage
have.
took.
Yeah, and I see you have 48 HP, and you took 15. So
Okay.
your wound
So,
is.
thanks to the spell of Nigel, one of the guys turns his horse. Well, you guys don't see it, so okay. So, all right, go ahead, Aemonor.
All right. Well, Aemonor is going to go ahead and take his short bow after seeing that attack.
That's not what he'd do. He'd go for the flank and stealth attack.
He's hidden. He's already hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd go for the flank and a stealth attack.
Yeah. The moment
That's just what he's done in the past.
Yeah. The moment he moves, though, he breaks his stealth.
That's right.
I think he would probably attack first and then move, but
Yeah. That's what he's done in the past.
yeah. So, did it work? I don't see anything.
Yeah, I didn't see you. I didn't see you get hit. Try to roll again. There you go.
19.
19 hits.
That's 3 plus. What does he roll to add for his thing he gets? Because his friend's in thing plus he's sneak attack. What is that? Is that an additional D6?
I don't know if you get sneak attack on undead. Maybe you do. But let me double check.
Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll, which he should have. So I can roll that
you
again.
would. Because he's invisible. I mean, because he's stealth. Like,
Okay, so let me re-roll that too, but so doesn't matter. All right, so yeah, he gets that additional d6.
Yep.
So,
Hey guys, I hate to say this.
20.
So 13 damage total.
Got it. Okay, I moved it up.
And then, yeah, then he will go ahead and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to go ahead and move over here.
Okay.
So that he is that considered flank?
Yes.
Inside that tree?
Right.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So, Gentum, your turn.
Hey guys, just real quick, I do have to get going. I have another. I have something going on at 4:30 today, so I gotta get going.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get going soon too.
Okay. If we want, we can stop right here. Like this is perfectly fine. Like I can save everything.
I would say, why don't we, if we want to, we can at least get RG and the other, at least get through the turn, and so when we come back, we'll return with Adam's turn.
RG and actually, it's not RG's turn. It's OG Rune's turn right now. So I forgot.
Well, do I see any of the Zentarum?
No, not yet. Actually, you did see two of them ride off and head and retreat the other direction.
All right. Then I am going. How many feet away am I from the cloud right now? Over under 80?
Yes. Under 80.
About
Under 80.
Under
80. All right, I want to get to about 80, 90 feet away from the cloud.
At the edge of the map he goes.
Yes.
Right, 90 feet away from the cloud, and I am going to ready my chill touch.
Okay.
Towards the horse.
Okay. All right, so now it's your turn, Agentum.
Well, don't really have much of a good choice of unmuted, right? Yeah, I'm unmuted. Okay.
You're good.
No,
Okay. I can't see anything in that clouded area. I guess I'll just start going towards the I want to call it a burette. It's not a burette. Viewlet. Okay. Come on,
So yeah, like you can easily make it to the other side where Amanur is to get flanking, or even to the side where Adam is.
Yeah, let's go by Adam.
Okay. And then you would still get flanking either way.
Okay.
So you get to roll at advantage.
Roll damage with what I'm hitting with,
No,
correct?
you roll at advantage. So you click the little ADV.
Okay.
And then you go to your actions tab and then double click the 20-sided die with the +6 box.
There it is.
Yep. There.
I never know which one to click for that one.
All right. So you hit. So now with that, hold on. Let me target the roulette for you. Now you remember that the radiant damage, it is vulnerable to that.
So I want to use smite with that, right?
Yes. Can she do, because she can cast can she do more than once, or she can only do once?
For what?
One.
For the divine smite.
If she has the ability to attack multiple times in the same round, she can smite both times.
Nope, no, she can't yet. So then she just gets to do it once. So you roll the double click the box with the D12 +4, and then you roll a D8, and we'll add all that to the damage.
Nice.
Oh wait, okay, so did that one.
Yep. So 15.
And then which one's divine smite?
The divine smite D8. It's the diamond one next to the 6-sided.
The what?
But not it's the one in between the 10-sided and the 6-sided, not the one at the end, but the one in the.
Oh, I had the one on the bottom of the screen. I thought there was something
sorry.
to the.
Sorry. Yeah, on the bottom of the screen.
Okay, the actual die.
I got you. Yes.
Come on. Did it? Oh,
there you go.
Nice.
There we go.
All right, that's a 7.
All right.
Is it just 1d8?
23.
More.
I think it's 1d8 per level, per spell slot.
Yeah, it's 1d8. So, like, when she can cast a second level spell, she can do a second level spell, and then she gets to add 2d8. But she can't do second level spells yet.
I'm the little paladin, short and stout. Here is my mace. And here is
so
my
with that, I'm going to finish this so OG can. You do see the other two guys go riding off, and the priest comes out of the fog.
Attack the horse!
Yes.
No. No. It's the extra damage is 2d8 for a first level spell slot plus 1d8 each level higher.
Okay. You roll another d8. That's important.
Come on, roll an 8, RG.
But it's more damage.
I was like 1d8 does not sound like enough.
Okay. So you roll another d8, Agentum, and then you roll to hit the horse, OG.
Wait, why do I roll another d8?
Because
your smite is 2d8.
Yeah, it's 2d8 per spell slot, not 1d8. So that was my mistake. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just per. No.
Yeah, no, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So one spell slot gets 2d8 radiant damage.
Oh, that's all right.
Darn, the first one I tried rolled something better than that, but.
So
still one swing at 23
now,
damage.
OG Rune, I need you to roll.
Can you roll d20 for me?
Are you talking to your wife or us?
Yeah, I'm talking to my wife.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad. What'd I get? Oh, okay, so I got a 23.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, hell yes. So roll for damage. Well, did you roll a natural 20 or did you just roll a 23?
No, I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Plus 4.
Okay. So roll for damage.
Can you roll d8?
This is gonna be funny.
I don't add my intelligence modifier to damage for this, do I?
I don't know. Hold on. I don't think so, but let me.
Is it a cantrip?
Yeah, spell
Yeah.
attacks.
Then no.
Then no. Yeah.
No? Okay,
No.
3 damage.
3 damage. Okay.
On the horse, not the rider.
Right. So let me roll for the guy to control. Okay. So he manages to stay on the horse.
Is the horse looking bloody?
Oh yeah, the horse does look pretty hurt. But he does see the brulette, and he.
I'm next going to taunt him.
Okay.
I'm going to moon him while riding my horse.
I need you to roll a survival check.
Animal handling? Do they have
Or
animal handling?
Either one. Animal handling or survival check. Either one.
Can you roll a d20 for me?
Like there's some acrobatics in there too.
Nat 20, baby!
Well, somebody's able to stay on their horse and do this.
Awesome.
And your butt cheeks blowing the kiss.
So yes, you are able to do that.
Oh, yeah.
He still sees this massive bullet and just fucking takes off back into the fog.
All right.
That was the biggest nope I've seen.
Okay, if I have any remaining movement, I'm going to head towards the Bulette.
Okay. You do.
Okay.
But with that, I really think we should definitely stop right here. As you get the amazing image that everybody gets to see, Goliath's butt cheek as he rides back towards the group.
His butt cheeks just clapping.
A giant butt cheek.
Awesome.
Clapping in the wind. That's great.
All right. Well then, if that's going to do it for now, everyone who joined us, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate. We hope you enjoyed yourselves as much as we enjoyed being with you. We will be back probably again on the first Sunday next month. Tanner, when are we going to lose you?
I mean, you shouldn't for a little while because
Okay, cool.
I'll be doing online classes.
Cool, perfect. All right, cool. I just wanted to double check that. But yeah, so yes, thank you again, everyone, for joining us. We will see you soon. Don't forget to check out all of our shenanigans. And if you joined us, but you haven't already gone ahead and hit that follow on our Twitch page, we would greatly appreciate it. And make sure you share with your friends, and we will see you all very soon.